Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. I am doing a reading for the sign of Aries. This is the St. Patty's Day reading, just a general reading. I'm going to do a 10 card spread, and then I'll pick 3 more cards from 3 different decks, just clarification cards. And I'll go through each card with you. So if you have anything you'd like guidance with, think about it now. It's just a general reading, so it won't be for everybody. And that's it. Okay, so universe, can you give me some cards for the sign of Aries, please? Just to help with some guidance or messages for the sign of Aries, please. A 10 card spread for the sign of Aries, and then 3 more cards for just clarification. Okay, for the sign of Aries. 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Hanged Man, 4 of Cups, the Moon, 4 of Wands, King of Wands, 4 of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and then this deck here, card for Aries, please. 1 clarification card, 1 message card for Aries, please. Okay. Be patient. One card for Aries, please. 1 card for the sign of Aries, please. Guardian of Thought. And then your last deck here, 1 card for the sign of Aries, please. 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 Okay. Tick-tock. Be patient, tick-tock. So, Aries, you have the Moon and the Hanged Man. So you have 2 major arcana cards, 2 major messages, and this 4th card here, this major arcana card, the Hanged Man, represents your past. This card shows influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. And then your 6th card, this is your crowning card. This card represents the outcome you desire most in this situation, and you got the Moon. Okay, so your first card you got is the 10 of Wands. This card represents you in terms of the question that you have in your mind. This represents you. So I'll just, excuse me, just clearing my throat here. The 10 of Wands message here, this card represents, in a way, a victory. It signifies that you've achieved your goals. However, it also indicates an ending. This phase of the project is over. You cannot continue on in this manner. It is just too much work. Now is the time to scale back on your workload. Downsize the project, delegate tasks, hire more staff, ask for help. Do what is necessary to lighten your workload. Do what is necessary, Aries, to lighten your workload, okay? This card is in a way of victory. It signifies that you've achieved your goals. However, it also indicates an ending. This phase of the project is over. You cannot continue on in this manner. It's just too much work. So ask for help just to lighten your workload here. Okay, Aries. And then your second card is the Two of Swords. This is your crossing card. This card indicates the conflict or what is crossing your path. And so this message here with the Two of Swords is, it represents a difficult situation. You are dealing with two conflicting ideas or a challenging decision, but you are not willing to face the situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than view it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. The Two of Swords suggests that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision than from an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or stalemate. So this situation here is telling you to use more logic instead of use your brain, not your heart with this situation. This card represents a difficult situation. You're dealing with two conflicting ideas or a challenging decision, but you're not willing to face the situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than view it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. The Two of Swords suggests that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision rather than from an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or stalemate. Okay, so your third card is your foundation card, and you got the Two of Cups, and this card illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation. So the Two of Cups card represents, this card promises a strong and passionate relationship. I love this card. Such a relationship brings beauty and power to life. While this can be a romantic relationship, it can also mean any such union of people, groups, ideas, or talent. The key here is the coming together of two things that creates a third thing that is in and of itself powerful, beautiful, and passionate. So this is a relationship, a strong, passionate relationship. This is your foundation card. This is really nice. This relationship brings beauty and power to life. While it can be a romantic relationship, it can also mean any union of people, groups, ideas, or talent. The key here is the coming together of two things that creates a third thing that is in and of itself a powerful, beautiful, and passionate thing. So together, Aries, you with someone else or a group or ideas together with people or talents together. It's just you're not on your own. When you share yourself with someone, you create a very beautiful, powerful, and passionate thing. So that's your foundation. That's wonderful. Now the next card is a major arcana card. It's the Hanged Man, and it represents your past. This card shows influences from the past that are affecting the present. Okay, so the Hanged Man can represent very simply a sacrifice. Are you making sacrifices, Aries? You may be asked to give something up for the sake of someone or something else. This card can also indicate the need for a change in thinking or a new point of view, or it can be a more spiritual activity, one where you give up something of yourself to gain spiritual wisdom. It can also mean almost literally a time of suspension, a time where you should do nothing at all. Okay? So this is your past card. Influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. So this card is representing a sacrifice. So you might be asked to give something up, or something up for someone or something else. Maybe it's just a time where you should do nothing at all, just a time of suspension, or you're giving something up of yourself to gain spiritual wisdom. Okay, excellent. And your fifth card, which is the Four of Cups, this is your immediate future card. This card illustrates what is likely to happen next. So the Four of Cups can represent self-absorption, apathy, and boredom. So I think that's stalemate or truce was the other card. You have been disappointed by somebody or something, and now you are emotionally stuck. You don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. It is a shame, because if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you will look up and see what you need is not far away. Okay, Four of Cups. Your fifth card, immediate future. What will happen next? So even though you're bored, or someone's let you down, you've been disappointed by someone or something, you have to get you got to get out of your head. You got to keep moving forward. You feel emotionally stuck, self-absorbed, bored. You don't like what's in front of you, and you can't be bothered to look further than your own brooding mind. But they're saying that if you listen to the voice of wisdom, you will look up and see what you need is not far away. So keep going, Aries. Look up. Your sixth card is the Moon, a major arcana card. It's your crowning card, and it represents the outcome that you desire most in this situation. The Moon card, and which you desire most in this situation. So that's exciting here. The Moon is at once dreadful and beautiful. It represents dreams, instinct, intuition, and fears. Its gentle light provides both illumination and shadows. This light can cause things to seem either safer or more dangerous than they actually are. Be prepared to be both frightened and inspired. Carefully separate your intuition from your fears and follow your intuition. Pay careful attention to your dreams at this time. Great inspiration is at hand, but it won't be an easy journey. Put a journal, put a piece of paper and a pen on the side of your bed. So if you wake up and you've been dreaming, write your notes, what you're dreaming about right away. Because probably if you fall back asleep and you wake up again, then you're not going to remember what your dreams were. So things might feel safe or more dangerous than they actually are. Be prepared to be both frightened and inspired. Carefully separate your intuition from your fears and follow your intuition. Pay more careful to your dreams. So, the ego and your spirit, the ego, if you're afraid of something, you're supposed to ask yourself, like, really, what am I afraid of? And it might not be anything really that serious. It might just be your ego making you scared. Okay, so dreams, instinct, intuition, fears. Okay, so that's your crowning card. And then your seventh card is yourself. This is your self-image, how you see yourself in the present situation. how you see yourself in the present situation, and you got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands card, it represents a moment of celebration. It's a happy card. Whatever you've been working on is showing good signs of success, so take a moment to revel in it. In fact, things are looking so well. You can use some of your gains to lay a foundation for the future, whether it's building a house, expanding your business, investing, or even getting married. So that's how you see yourself in this present situation, and so you're happy. It's a moment of celebration. You've been working really hard and showing good signs of success, so enjoy it. You're looking so well that you can actually maybe use some of your gains to lay a foundation for the future, like building a house, expanding your business, investing, or even getting married. Excellent. Your 8th card is the environment. This card represents the influences of those around you. It can show how others see you in this situation. And you got the King of Wands. So it says here, the King of Wands, this king is passionate and he leads with confidence and energy. His natural charisma and sense of fun motivate all who follow him. He somehow convinces his followers that they can accomplish anything, and they love him for giving them that feeling. He is not one to go with the flow. Instead, he sets his own goals and makes his own way toward them. He can charm almost anyone into doing almost anything. So that's the King of Wands. Your 8th card, that's your environment. So this card represents the influences of those around you, or it can show how others see you in this situation. So maybe people are seeing you as passionate and you lead with confidence and energy. You have natural charisma and a sense of fun. You motivate everybody to follow you. Your followers are convinced that you can accomplish that. He somehow convinces his followers that they can accomplish anything, and they love him for giving them that feeling. So people believe in you, or if they're this might be talking about someone you know in your life. He's not one to go with the flow. Instead, he sets his own goals and makes his own way towards them. He can charm almost anyone into doing almost anything. So that's how people see you or someone in your life. Your 9th card is the Four of Swords, and this card represents your hopes and fears. This card indicates either what you hope for or fear the most in this situation. And so this card suggests that you have situations, troubles, or problems that need resolution. So this is just repeating itself. However, this is not the time to deal with them head on. This is saying it again. Rather, it is a time to take yourself away, calm down, and heal a bit so that you can approach your issues refreshed. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle the situation to your benefit. Okay, so you have some troubles, there's some situations going on or problems that need resolution, Aries, but this is not the time to deal with them head on. They're saying just to take a step back, calm down, heal a little bit, then you'll be able to deal with it better. Be quiet, use peaceful reflection, meditation, so you can have a clear insight, and then you'll be able to handle the situation a lot better. Okay, and then your outcome card is your last card, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. This outcome card indicates the probable outcome if all things remain the same. So the Knight of Pentacles represents either you or someone you know who is practical, hardworking, and steady. The King of Pentacles is ruled by common sense and practicality. He loves the simple comforts of home and family. He can be very social and welcoming host, inviting anyone who enters his home to share a meal. Although he enjoys the company of others, he is very self-contained and likes to rely on no one but himself. He is generous with his money and resources, but never stupidly so. He is reliable and will always keep his word. He can seem to lack affection and is not one to share his feelings, even to those close to him. Okay, so they're just describing either you or someone in your life. And that's your outcome card. So they're talking about someone or you. Just, I guess, you'll know what that means, Aries, because it's just a general card. If that resonates with you, you'll understand it. Your next card that you got is be patient. Be patient. It says here, the physical universe vibrates at a slower pace than the mental one does. Therefore, although it may appear that your spirit's desire is far away at this very moment, this isn't actually true. Rather, it's in the process of coming into realization. Simply be patient and know that the universe, in cooperation with your beautiful spirit, is working on your behalf. Just as the hidden roots of a plant are grounded and fed by Mother Earth long before the flower buds and opens into bloom, so too is your divine creation in the process of becoming a reality. Quiet your impatient ego and feel the pulse of the universe as it joyfully feeds your personal intention. Even though you may not see the results at this moment, something quite powerful is in the works. Relax and rest in the knowledge that the universe always supports your divine spirit and all of its sacred aims. Trust in the divine order and give things more time. So be patient, Aries. Trust in divine timing, always. The Guardian of Thought card is saying you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. So are you emotionally unavailable, Aries? Okay, so positive attitude, professional, that's what this situation needs. Or it involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. Is that you, Aries? So if you do have to speak, your angels will give you the perfect words. And then your last card is TikTok. TikTok. It's awesome that you got be patient in TikTok. I love that. So this is your last card, your clarification card. So this is just summing everything up. This card means timelessness, divine timing. Again, we're getting that in immeasurable time. The oracle's message is, when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them right on time. Their relationship message, love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its own season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart, in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Your prosperity message? Your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestation partner, spirit, in a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and make a commitment to remain in high vibration thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about not having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. So what's for you will not go by you. And then your very last message here, Aries, is your protection message. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine, appropriate timing, so you can just relax. Okay, Aries. So if you like this reading, please like the video. Subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll leave my email underneath the video if you would like a private reading. Okay, so I hope you have a great March and happy St. Patrick's Day to you, and take care of yourself, okay? Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye.